With Dragon Age the Veilguard on the horizon, some of you might have not had the opportunity to play the older games in the series, and in order to catch you up, well, I thought it'd be prudent to give you Dragon Age, the story so far. But bear in mind, this is a condensed version, so if you've got the opportunity to play them, I highly recommend you do, because the story is just phenomenal. So, without further ado, here is where Dragon Age started.
They're coming!
Tonight, we have vengeance!
We are the Grey Wardens, men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. And although we are few now,
I am at your disposal, Grey Wardens.
the Darkspawn must be stopped here and now.
Set in the land of Ferelden, this epic tale follows the Grey Wardens, an ancient order tasked with defeating the Darkspawn. Our protagonist will be known as the Warden, and they rise from humble beginnings to confront an imminent blight, threatening all life. Along the way, they gather a diverse group of allies with their own stories and motivations. As political intrigue and ancient secrets unfold, the Warden must make critical choices that will shape the fate of Ferelden. In the prologue, we explore the origins of our hero, the Warden. Depending on your chosen race and class, you might start as one of 6 unique backgrounds: human, noble, mage, Dalish elf, city elf, dwarf commoner or dwarf noble. Each origin story introduces you to the world, its conflicts and its characters' personal motivations. As the events unfold, tragedy strikes, forcing you to leave your home. Duncan, a Grey Warden, recruits you into his order, uniting you with a greater purpose. You journey to Ostagar, where Ferelden's king, Cailan, and Terran Logan gather their forces to face the Darkspawn horde. At Ostagar, you undergo the Joining, a dangerous ritual binding you to the Grey Wardens. However, the battle turns disastrous. Logain betrays the king, retreating and leaving the army to be slaughtered. Amidst the chaos, you and the fellow Warden Alistair survive, setting the stage for your quest to end the Blight. After the fall of Ostagar, you and Alistair escape the battlefield with the help of Flemeth, a mysterious witch of the wilds. She sends her daughter Morrigan to aid you on your journey. Realising the gravity of the situation, you set out to gather allies and unite Ferelden against the Darkspawn. Flemeth has been keeping the Grey Wardens' treaties safe for hundreds of years, and these treaties that honour bound many races of Thedas to support the Grey Wardens in fighting blights. Armed with nothing more than a sword and a scroll, our hero sets off to gather some help. Your first task is to travel to Lothering, a village besieged by refugees fleeing the Darkspawn. Here you meet new companions: Leliana, a chantry sister with a hidden past, Sten, a stoic Qunari warrior seeking redemption, and you gain strength. Your journey then takes you to the Circle of Magi, where you confront a demonic uprising, and to the dwarven city of Orzammar, embroiled in a political strife and the constant threat of Darkspawn from the deep roads. You also visit the Dalish elves, who struggle with an ancient curse, and the Isle of Redcliffe, whose lands are under siege by dark forces. Each location presents difficult choices and moral dilemmas, shaping the kind of leader that you're going to become as the time comes to confront Logain, whose betrayal at Ostagar plunged Ferelden into chaos. Your decisions here will have lasting consequences, determining who leads Ferelden into the final battle against the Archdemon and the Darkspawn horde.
We have gathered all the forces we can. The Darkspawn horde is sure to reach the capital before us. And so we must race to Denerim as quickly as we can. The lives of many thousands hang in the balance. We must not forsake them. You have gathered an army to replace the one lost at Ostagar, Grey Warden. Let us pray that it will be enough.
Finally, you march to Denerim, the capital, where the climactic battle unfolds. With your allies by your side and the fate of Ferelden hanging in the balance, as your final battle approaches, you prepare for the assault on Denerim, now overrun by Darkspawn. The city, once a symbol of Ferelden's strength, is now a battleground. Your gathered allies stand ready for the fight, each bringing their own unique strength to the war effort. The night before the battle, you learn a crucial secret. To defeat the Archdemon, one of the Grey Wardens must make the ultimate sacrifice. The Archdemon's essence will then transfer to its slayer, and only a Grey Warden can absorb it, dying in the process. This revelation forces you to make a heart-wrenching decision about who will face this grim fate. The battle begins at dawn. You lead your forces through the besieged streets of Denerim, confronting waves of darkspawn and towering ogres. The city's defenders, inspired by your leadership, fight valiantly. You breach the gates of Fort Dracon and the Archdemon's lair, battling your way to the final confrontation. In the climactic showdown, you and your companions face the Archdemon, a colossal dragon radiating malevolent power. This fight is fierce, pushing your skills and resolve to the limit. As the Archdemon falls, you or your chosen ally delivers the final blow, absorbing its essence and perishing in the process. With the Archdemons defeated, the Darkspawn horde collapses. Ferelden is saved, but at what cost? The surviving Grey Wardens and their allies are hailed as heroes. If you survived, you're celebrated as a hero of Ferelden, but if you chose to sacrifice yourself, your legacy lives on in the hearts of the people you saved. You're probably wondering why I look a little different and I have a different shirt on. Well, that's because I forgot to add this bit in. Morrigan, your companion and powerful witch, proposes a mysterious and morally ambiguous plan to avert the otherwise inevitable death of the Grey Warden who delivers the killing blow. The ritual stems from a critical detail about the Archdemon. When slain by a Grey Warden, its soul seeks to possess the nearest tainted body, resulting in the Warden's death. Morrigan's Ritual aims to circumvent this fatal outcome, and she reveals that if she conceives a child with the Grey Warden before the battle, the Archdemon's soul will transfer to the unborn child, and instead of killing the Warden. This act would not only save the Warden, but also allow the child to inherit the Archdemon's power without its corruption. Morrigan insists that the child will be crucial for future events, although her true motives remain shrouded in mystery. So you must decide whether to accept or reject her proposal, a choice that significantly impacts the game's conclusion and Morrigan's future. And in that, I'm going to go and change my shirt back. In the aftermath, Ferelden begins to rebuild. The political landscape is shaped by the choices you made throughout your journey. If Alistair or Loghain survive, they may take the throne, each bringing their own vision to Ferelden's future. Your companions go their separate ways, their fates influenced by your actions and your decisions. Ultimately, the ending of Dragon Age Origins is a testament to the impact of your choices, showcasing how one's hero's journey can alter the course of history. As the Grey Wardens continue to stand vigilant against the future threats, the tale of the Warden becomes a legend, inspiring hope and courage in the face of darkness. Next up, we'll be taking a look at Dragon Age Awakenings, which is the expansion for the original game. This will take you to a different part of the game world, and it has slightly different mechanics on how you play, and it's quite a good story as well. So if you want to check that out and see how your Warden continues, if they survived, then you can do so in the video that's on screen now. Thanks for watching, don't forget to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time.